That's great. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, we got one more coming up next. You guys have seen him probably if you come here at all. This guy comes from Springfield. He's very consistent being here. Make him feel very welcome. It's Chris Grant.
There for a minute, it sounded like I wasn't going to get any white people jazz, which is good because the shit sucks. I hate white people jazz. That's the sound of fucking methamphetamine in the 50s. Give me some fucking heroin from the 60s. That's what I'm saying. I got a lot of notes here, man. My name is Chris Grant. My middle name is Brandon, actually. And I got to tell you guys about this family reunion. It was crazy. You guys don't know what a white girl will do for a dime bag. We'll put it that way.
Sorry, Jesse Ann.
Didn't. Thank you. Too sly. Hung that fruit a little too high. All right. Jeremiah was talking about, they asked him if he could do a tight five. They asked me the same question, same night. In fact, we were in line together. I was like, I'm used to loose twos. So let's start there and let's work our way up, okay, guys? Let's not, don't put me on a pedestal. All right, Eric Paulson, I got to give you a little crap. Sorry. He's talking about like grappling. He's talking about like wrestling moves and stuff like that. He's a virgin. He said that before. You got to go for the pin, dude. You never said the pin. That's the problem. However, I hope EP never gets laid because we're not. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm being selfish. I'm being selfish because there will be no more comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, shake, and now I'm gonna go fuck my girlfriend because it's awesome. We'll see you guys later. And I hope that happens. I just hope you don't let her stop you from doing comedy. Hang on just a second, guys. Thank you for the rose. I'm streaming right now too. It's TikTok. Trying to make a little money. I don't get paid for this. Oh, now to my set that I wrote down. Anybody here do Bitcoin? Anybody do crypto? Corner crypto? Anybody? Yeah, anybody ever buy an NFT when those were hot? Oh fuck, man! I bought an NFT. The bad thing about NFTs is when they're still worth around $100, you can't even roll them up to snort coke out of. You know, they're just they're literally worthless. Don't buy pictures of monkeys on shirts. Don't take them to parades either. Call back. Hey, I got this shirt today at a thrift store. Because I was wearing another shirt I wear all the time and I knew I'd get called out for it. So, bought another one. Came with free deodorant. Thought that was pretty awesome. Fucking suckers. Yeah. Oh man, there's a trend going on in comedy lately too, man. A lot of comedians out there doing a lot of crowd work. You guys see it all over social media. If you guys don't know much about comedy, that's not the way that crowd work's always been. In fact, you know, they don't rely on it that much. Crowd work fucking sucks. I think it's pretty bad in comedy. I hope that trend ends. And you guys know what I'm saying? You guys feel the same way about crowd work? It's
Same thing about Nazis.
Nazis. You don't like Nazis either? They should go away?
I didn't like them.
What's wrong with a good Nazi?
Just say the war ended a long time ago and they're over here now doing meth. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they can't figure out what happened. It's over. Stop. There's other stuff to do. When Christians listen to records, like when they listen to like Led Zeppelin and shit when they're younger, you know, you think they're worried about their parents coming in and shit? Like, what am I gonna do? You know, their parents come in, they're like, hey, you're listening to Led Zeppelin again. They're like, no, I'm not. I'm spinning it backwards to find out if there's any satanic messages, Mom. No? Okay. My thing is how do they have time? You know what I'm saying? Like, they talk about all these satanic messages and things on records, but if you really think about it, like, how did they find them? How did all these Christians get to all these satanic messages? Did they have, like, Saturday night parties where they'd sit there and, like, drink tea and listen to records backwards the whole night? You know? Like, man, Pink Floyd sounds good. You ever heard Time? Yeah, let's listen to it backwards. Let's check that out. You know, it's like I've heard of like 5 records in my life that have satanic messages on them. There's millions out there. They had to listen to so many just to get those few. It's fucking bullshit. All right? Also, people stream now. They don't really listen to a lot of records, so there's that. But, I don't know, man. I was talking to a guy today about student loans. Anybody have student loans out there? Yeah, it's not a great subject, not a great subject. My student loans were forgiven.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. Until they said, no, they're not. And, you know, I'm fucked up about it, man. I'm like, yeah, I have a screenshot from your fucking boss. You know? Mr. Joe Biden. But I did some research. Turns out they are above him, actually. But, yeah. My thought, though, is like, you know, the Supreme Court can declare war, but he's the commander-in-chief. I think that we ought to do a little nuking. You know, we ought to nuke not the Supreme Court, I should not say. Got that! No! Okay, thank you for the rose. I think we should nuke the student loan building, right? I really do. I think we should wipe all those loans out at once. I think Joe Biden should do it. And yes, it can be.
Behind you all the way.
And it doesn't have to be a huge nuke, you know, just a nuke big enough for good social media photos, you know, and all that, right? It could be a little 9/11 for the people, you know?
Yeah.
For the people, by the people. Oh, man. Don't worry. It's going to be a controlled demolition. Kind of like the Twin Towers. However, there's not going to be any people in our building. You know, so that's going to be good. Basically, guys, it's going to be like the Pentagon, but we're going to know what hit it. So there's that. That's all I got. Thank you.